Meditation offers us so much, but it can only change your life if you practice it diligently. It's not that easy to quiet the modern mind with all the distractions available to us. But if you can learn to free your mind through meditation or chanting or spiritual study, the rewards are many. EinDor Beroff, also known as Swami Omkarananda, has a spiritual study center on Kauai, and once a month she offers instruction and inspiration at a potluck community event. She joins us by phone this morning from Kapa'a. Good morning.
Good morning and aloha.
What are the benefits of meditation what have they been for your life?
Wow. I don't think we have the time to list all of them. But in short, Chris, meditation offers the only way to truly rest while you're still functioning in this world. It's the only way to really bring yourself to a place where no vacation and no other way can actually give you that measure or that sense of rest and peace and harmony that we all seek. You see, we all seek to be happy, but happiness depends on peace.
And that's the tricky part, isn't it? Because most of us, we're coming into a weekend and people are making plans to relax, but many of us find that we never really do relax. Do you think that's accurate?
Absolutely, absolutely. The only time that, for some of us that happens, a little bit of rest, is when we fall into a deep sleep, which kind of imitates a state of meditation. However, most of us hardly ever do fall into a deep sleep. So it is true what you just said, we hardly ever get any rest. So if you want to take a vacation to a place that doesn't cost you anything, you go into a state of meditation. And Chris, particularly I choose my words to say a state of meditation because, many people confuse meditation or a state of meditation with a practice of meditation. Truly, there are so many ways of meditation. There is only one state of meditation. However, there are many ways of concentration, many concentration techniques. Across borders and across traditions, you will find so many concentration techniques, so many ways of pointing your mind towards, that state of meditation towards the divine.
What's an example of one of those techniques? What's something that people might be able to try that might work for them?
Right, there are many ways. And for example, one of the ways to focus your mind and quiet your mind is to simply follow your breath. Listen very carefully to the sound of your breath. You may even want to use earplugs because that will eliminate sounds from coming into you from the outside. So the more you can withdraw your senses from their sense objects where they're attached to the inner world, so to speak, you will start being aware of inner sounds and inner sights and insights, as we say, and basically you will progress into your true self. You will meet yourself eventually through being in a state of meditation. But it takes a lot of concentration and a lot of practice to actually bring your mind into a state of meditation. And when we say peace of mind, that peace of mind really depends on peace of heart. So those two goes together very, very, very close.
So in a way, you have to bring an appropriate state of mind to the practice of meditation before you've even begun. Is that right?
Absolutely. And you know what, Chris? I often instruct people that if they come from a state of mind where they are depressed or where they are in pain of some sort, yeah?
Turmoil.
say do not even start with, focusing on meditation or even concentration. Start with practices that will bring you into a state of mind that will be conducive for concentration and meditation. And then those are the practices of devotional practices, such as chanting, such as, practices that induce happiness, that induces a state of joy, yeah? And only from that happy heart and a state of joy, meditation practices or concentration practices will actually be beneficial.
So chanting kind of uses, in a way, it's a hypnotic effect, isn't it, of a kind of repetitive sounds that take you to an ecstatic state?
What we do when we chant, literally yoga is a science. It's not a religion, okay, even though you'll see symbolism that came from India because that's where it came from. However, it's a science. And what we do when we chant, we use special, we call them mantras. Mm-hmm. Those are special sound vibrations that are like key sounds. Okay? And those are keys, literally keys. They open doors. They open doors into higher consciousness.
By virtue of, not so much because of the meaning of the word, but the actual sound, the vibration of the sound waves of a gift.
Absolutely. The power of the mantra is not at all in its meaning. It's basically in the sound vibration.
I never realized that.
The whole teaching of yoga came from observation. That's why I'm saying it's not a religious teaching. It's a scientific teaching.
Well, that really...
observations of yogis for thousands of years of how the mind reacts and how the mind works under certain circumstances.
Well, Om, we've got to run, but thank you. That's a really interesting perspective on it. Some things I didn't know about that. Thanks very much. Om EinDor Berov, who is also known as Swami Om Karananda, hosts a vegan potluck on the last Saturday of each month at her study center in Waialua Homesteads in Kapa'a, Kauai, and you can learn more about her and her work at hpr2.org.